Hi, I'm Adam Modlik, Executive Director at Basketball Manitoba, and welcome to the Basketball Manitoba All-Star Basketball Video Series. This series of videos is designed for both players and coaches to improve their knowledge and understanding on the great sport of basketball. This series is hosted by Basketball Manitoba High Performance Coach Kirby Shep, who will lead you through a number of different scenarios pertaining to the development of basketball at all levels of the game. You can use the controls at the bottom of your screen to quickly move to different segments of the video series. We hope you enjoy this presentation, and we wish you the best with your overall basketball development.
Layup. Probably one of the most simple things that kids have to learn right away when you're teaching the game. Sometimes not always the easiest thing to learn. We're going to look at how are we going to teach this simple skill to kids as they're just learning the game so that they can get it and perfect it and make every layup. Now when I'm teaching a layup, I first like to begin with a power layup. Power layups are, of course, a little bit simpler than a running layup to teach in some ways, but in a lot of ways are more important because they learn how to play under control. We're going to slow it down a little bit for some of those kids that maybe don't have the same sport experience as others, maybe athletically haven't developed as much as others. Hopefully we can simplify it so we can teach them this part of the game. My first step is basically to teach a shuffle dribble, which hopefully you've done before in your practices. Just simply staying low, almost in a defensive stance, okay? Protecting the ball with one hand, putting the ball back in your stance, moving forward, okay? Moving backwards, being able to shuffle, okay? We're slowing down the game, we're protecting the ball. So we start here somewhere around the elbow, and I'm simply going to get them to shuffle dribble to the hoop. Now you'll notice when I get close, my inside foot or my left foot on the right side is automatically going to be closer to the backboard. Simply speaking, pick it up, square my body, shoot the ball off the glass. They must shoot the ball off the backboard at all times. It's very important they learn how to use the backboard. As they get later on in years, it's certainly going to be an easier shot when they're in traffic, when they're going 100 miles an hour at the hoop. I'll do that a little bit quicker. We want them to start here, shuffle dribble, plant, straight up, power layup. Land in the same spot you took off. You'll notice on the right-hand side, I was dribbling with my right hand. On the left-hand side, I'll be dribbling with my left hand. Exactly the same motion, except this time, my right foot will be closer to the hoop when I get there. I simply come here, shuffle dribble, ball is up, square, shoot the ball. Now, I believe in shooting the ball with the left hand on the left side. It may be something you teach to little kids, it may not. It's your preference. It's certainly easier to teach it to them when they're very young and not a bad habit at all. And after all, it's just practice. You miss a couple of shots, missed a couple left-handed layups in practice, it's okay. We're all just getting better here. Now we move into a running layup where we're trying to teach them the basic footwork. We're also trying to teach them how to stride in an athletic way to gain ground. We're also trying to teach them how to go from horizontal speed up into vertical speed. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that right now. When I teach a running layup, which eventually I want them to be able to move out to a situation where they can get to the hoop in one dribble from at least the three-point line, which, to be honest with you, most kids will be able to do, believe it or not, without too much practice. But I will simply start on the block here, and if I'm on the right-hand side, I want to jump off my left foot, I want to extend high. What I'm simply going to try to get them to do is do this in a way that they're not traveling right now, holding the ball. I'm simply stepping with my left foot, going up, and I'm driving this knee forward. This is an important concept to be able to teach because this is where a lot of them are going to transfer that horizontal energy into vertical energy up in the air. So I come forward, I go here, and I go up and shoot my layup off the backboard. Okay? Very simply, kids are just learning how to do this. We break this down very simply into a large stride and up. Modify this for kids who are maybe a little bigger, a little more athletic. Maybe they can start farther out. Maybe they can go from here and up. Then they really have to go from a long stride this way to an up motion that way. Get as high as they can and as close to the rim as they possibly can. Okay? Once we've got that, it's a very, very simple thing. Let's back up a little bit. Now, for the sake of this drill, and I wouldn't really recommend doing this a whole lot, we're going to allow them to travel just to get their footwork there. And keep in mind here, we're teaching very, very young kids really movement skills and not necessarily basketball skills right now, okay? Very simply, if I start from a low athletic stance, I go forward with my right foot, I go out with my left, and extend forward. Let's start from a little bit farther out. Again, depending on the athlete of the kid, depending on the athletic ability, depending on their leg length, their size, maybe their sport experience, they may be they may be able to do this easily, or they may have a harder time with it. I simply start here, and from this side now I'm going to go right foot, left foot, power, power, and up. And really change from moving in this direction to moving in an up direction. Okay, take it one step further. We'll go out a little farther. Now it's going to be left, right, left, but now we have to add a dribble. So very simply, simple rule of thumb is this ball has to go down before that pivot foot comes up. Otherwise, it's a travel ball. Now, if we don't pick up the ball immediately, we can take 2 steps immediately after that and get to the hoop without traveling. Good. Again, trying to convert our horizontal energy into our vertical energy, driving that leg forward. Okay? One helpful teaching point that I might add is, as they drive their arm up, their knee up. Imagine if there was a string attaching the elbow to the knee. And as I drive this forward, the knee came up. Everything came up together. Another thing you may want to add to them is to have both legs come up. One of the things about getting up high in the air is that their legs should come up, their arms should come up as they're pushing off the ground. They're pushing on the ground just as the ground is pushing on them. A little physics lesson there. Again, I start from here, left, right, left. Good, and getting up in the air and finishing. Taking a look at it from the right side of the floor, it's the same thing, it's the same fundamentals, just with opposite footwork. From here, we're going to end up being right, right, whereas on that side, we were left, left. Very simply stepping with my right foot, shooting with my left. Now, you'll notice when I did it on that one, maybe this is my strongest hand. If you watch closely, and most kids will do this on this side, is I stepped and did sort of one of those. Not going up, because I didn't drive my leg up. Watch closely, there's going to be a huge difference from this side of the floor to the other for a lot of kids. Again, I'll start here, right foot, power up, finish the layup. Let's back it up one more step. Now we'll start and go left, right, power up. We'll back it up a little more. Again, now it's going to be a right, left, right movement. I've got to put the ball down before my pivot foot leaves the ground. Right, left, right. Power up, get up high, finish our left-handed layup. Now we're going to move into more of a drill form with our layups. We're going to work hard on completing them very, very quickly. This can be very simply done. It's just a little layup race. It can be done 30 seconds to a minute at a time. You can use your power layups, your running layups, any different type of thing you want, okay? We're going to have Mike shooting right now. We're going to have Devin placing the ball, and we're going to have Danielle rebounding. Mike's going to try to get as many layups as he can in 30 seconds. Then we're going to rotate and have a new shooter, okay? Each rotating through. You may want to do this for about a minute. We'll start to stress their endurance just a little bit more, okay? 45 seconds, somewhere in that range, just to try to get them working, doing it at game speed, doing it as many times as I can. It's very important for Mike, though. He's going to try to, in this situation, he's going to get it with his facing the inside of the key, okay? You might want to do it the other way, just because the footwork is going to be a little bit different. When he's facing the inside of the key, his first step is going to be with his farthest foot, the foot that's farthest away from the basket. He should be driving ahead, so on this side, it's a left, left layup, whereas on this side, he'll be facing in this direction. His first step again is with his outside foot, okay? It's going to be a right, left layup, okay? Here we go, guys. You got 30 seconds, Mike. Let's see how you do. Go. 1, 2. Good job. Good job. Quick now. That's it. Get the footwork. Drive that foot forward. Cover some ground now. Cover ground. Cover ground. That's it. Cover ground. Good. Here we go. Get up high. Get up high on the board. Good job. Here we go. Drive it forward. Good job. Get up high. Good job. 5 seconds. Let's go. Get one more. Get one more. Get one more. 2, 1. Time. Didn't quite get it. Devin, you're up. Here we go. Here we go. Mike, rebound. Danielle's placing. Ready? Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Make sure you got good footwork. Make sure I shouldn't count that one. You didn't have good footwork on that one. Drive it forward. Good job. Good job. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got 5 seconds. 1 and time. Doesn't get it. Good job. There we have a competitive drill that we're working on our layups at pace. Hopefully we can use all 6 hoops in the gym here and make use of it so the entire team can be working on this. We can move from one drill to the other very, very quickly, keep our practice going, and keep working on our fundamentals. Progressing now with our power layup, we're going to move forward and going to add a little bit of a defender, a little bit of a dummy D maybe, or a guided defense where we have a chaser, putting them in a little bit of a pressure situation, hopefully speeding them up and challenging them a little bit. I got Mike here who's going to help me out. Mike, if you just come on over here. Mike will start a couple feet from behind me. The rule of the drill is basically this. Mike can go when I go. His job, he's going to try to chase me down the middle. He's going to try to get to a spot before me and possibly defend me, maybe even block my shot. I have to get to the hoop as quickly as possible, be able to shield the ball with my offhand, and score. Okay? You ready, Mike? Good. Now you'll notice he ran at me there, but even if he was to come and block here, if I'm in this situation right here, I can come up and I can extend and I shoot the ball out here. I can shoot my layup and protect the ball at the same time and use my body. As kids get older, you can modify this drill and teach them how to get the body contact. I'll show you what I mean on this one a little bit. Now Mike might try to more aggressively block my shot here a little bit. Good. There I got the body contact, I went into Mike, and I was still able to finish. Another important skill that now we're not only doing this for young kids, but we're doing this for older kids too. Now we're going to take that power layup a little further. We started with the very, very basic, teaching it to extremely young players. We can now move ahead. Maybe we're looking at a varsity athlete now, an older athlete, where they're looking to get the contact, they're looking to finish, they're looking to play a little bit more of a power game. Mike, again, is going to help me out here by doing his power layup, but I, as a coach, am going to be close to the hoop and getting some contact. I'm not necessarily going to hit him with this mat, but he's going to seek out the contact as much as possible, trying to draw the foul and finish. Okay, Mike, let's have a go. I'm a help defender. I'm coming across. Good. Mike goes into it. Good. Try the other side, Mike. Here we go. Mike will spin the ball out to himself. Again, now he's trying to come with the left hand. Good. Good. Difficult shot. Here we go, Mike. He's going to spin the ball out to himself again. Drive it hard. Good. That time Mike finishes. One more on the left side, Mike. I can extend it a little more, maybe being a shot blocker. Good. Awesome. Excellent. Now that we've put this together and we've got a little bit of contact on our shots, now we're going to go ahead and have Mike make some decisions, again with guided defenses I talked to earlier. Mike's going to have to make a choice now. Am I a defender, a help defender that's coming over late, or am I coming over to take the charge? So Mike will start outside. Again, drive to the hoop, powering in for a layup. I'm going to either be someone late coming across, in which case he's going to try to draw the contact and get a foul, or I'm going to be someone coming across trying to draw a charge, in which case Mike will have to shoot a pull-up. Okay? Here we go, Mike. Good. Here we go. Go again, Mike. Again, Mike has to make decisions all the time as to what he's going to be doing, whether he's going to pull up to avoid a charge, or he's going to come at me hard and try to draw a foul if I'm late coming over. Good. Okay, again, we're teaching layups, We're teaching them how to do contact, but also we're teaching them how to make decisions within the context of the game.